So you went out and bought yourself a used car. I thought, wow, excellent. Runs good, drives good. I'm thinking, I probably should check the brakes on this thing. So you go down here with your wrench, start taking the lugs off, and you find yourself with this, which you cannot see. And then you come down here and you find what? You find that. That is a security lug nut. And of course, the car does not have it. You search all over for it, you can't find it. Now you're stuck. How in the world am I going to get that out? Call the dealer. They want probably $100 or more. If it's a dealer lug nut. Could be aftermarket, who knows. You could have some friends who have other BMWs, but they don't fit. Ask me how I know. So, you're stuck. Well, we're going to get that thing off. Somehow, some way, it's coming off. So, stick around. So the plan here is to put this bolt right on the end there and then weld it around. I mean, it's going to destroy the bolt and the security nut, but who cares? We need the wheel off, so this is what we're going to do. Well, this is what I did. I tried different ways, even the chisel, with the air chisel, try to spin this thing around and around. Didn't work. I tried welding a nut on there. Didn't work. I did this on 2 different wheels, and it seemed to work. So it might cost me like probably $20 in bolts, but at least the wheel will come off. You want to set up your welder pretty high. This is a MIG-PAC 15, 240 volt. So I have wire feed at 4.5, 5, and then the heat is right at D, which is pretty near the maximum. You want that because you're going to be welding pretty thick steel. Yeah, this is pretty thick. This is 5/8 diameter. I would imagine you could use something like 1/2 inch and go in there. But this is what I had laid around. That's what I'm going to use. Also, you're going to be welding directly onto the hub, and you're going to ground the welder somewhere on the car. Well, you don't want to put the ground strap. You don't want to put this ground strap anywhere, because you don't want the current to flow from the gun through the hub, through the bearing to this that's somewhere bolted on the car. You want the current to flow right from the stud right back into the welder. So I'm using this. This thing here is rated for 200 amps. It's a magnet with a ground stud on it. And what I'm going to do is I'm just going to put it right on the brake rotor, so that way current will flow right through the stud, through the brake rotor, to the welder. With all that current going through the bearing, if you had the ground somewhere else in the car, you could very easily damage the bearing on the hub, and you don't want that. So this is just going to go somewhere in here. So we're going to put this out of the way. We're going to put this over here. There. Let me show you guys. I don't know if you can see that, but that's where it's located. It's just right on. It's just stuck right onto the rotor itself. And this will be, put this over here. You want to go right on the copper stud. You want the best connection you can get. It's going to go on here, like so. It's not going to be pretty, but it'll do the job. So you want to make sure that you weld the stud, this bolt, to the wheel lug nut. So you got to get right in there like so, and try not to hit the rim because you will damage the rim. So just take little shots here and there and go all the way around. Okay, now you take this thing and hopefully it'll break loose. Oh yeah. There we go. There you have it. Now I probably wouldn't do this on a very expensive set of rims because I mean your clear coat could get damaged. Not too bad. I mean, there is a few marks in here. Maybe with some cleaner, it might clean it up better. But yeah, at least I got the nut off or the stud out. There we go. Don't forget this thing. That's it, guys. Just a short little video. Oh, and also need to mention this is a BMW. I think all BMWs, they have the stud that goes into the hub. I think most European cars are like this, but American cars and Japanese cars, they have the stud with the nut. So I would imagine you would have to use some kind of, I'm not sure what you would use, but something similar, like along the lines like this. So that's it. Thank you. My friend lent me a set. This set is for this exact reason. It's a bolt extractor. But the issue with this is the size that I needed. In this case, it's 15/16. This is what it looks like inside. Something like that. But the issue is it doesn't fit the hole of the rim, so I couldn't get onto it, which really sucked because I thought this was going to save me, but it did not. So now I'm just going to go to the junkyard and I'll get 5 more extra studs, regular studs, and I'll replace the ones that I destroyed here. So that's it, guys. There's really nothing else. Again, this thing here in Canada, this is, you can find these at Prince's Auto. Cheap. They come in different ratings. think 200, 400. This is the 200 model, 200 amp model, which is good enough for this job. Ow, that's freaking hot. Okay, guys, that's it. Thanks for watching.